This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You taking me to Cheesecake Factory, it better be attached to the mall and we going shopping after. Otherwise, I'm not getting out the car either. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
We have an update to the Cheesecake Factory debacle that I reported on a week ago. And no more wasting time. Let's just go ahead and get into it. And here we are, years later, and people are still making fake videos just to go viral. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everyone? This is your man, Brandon Geo, one half of Residual Impact. Ayo, check it. Almost 3 years ago, I covered a viral video that took the internet by storm and had everybody talking about the Cheesecake Factory.
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
Of course, it turned out that that video was fake, and I, of course, made a video proving that it was fake with receipts.
He brought me to the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. I'm not getting out. You're recording me? What's wrong? Yes, I'm recording you. What's wrong? He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you? Look. You're recording me?
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen any of those videos, make sure you click the link down below. I'll be sure to leave them in the description box so you can go ahead and see that entire story from start to finish for yourselves. That was back in 2023. Fast forward to 2026, and here we are, where people are doing the same thing still to this day. Case in point. A few days ago, this young lady posted a video on TikTok right before Valentine's Day about a date that she went on to Applebee's. On the screen, it says, when you try not to come off as bougie, so you humbly let him pick the place for your first date, and he picks Applebee's. Then her caption says, blocked him as soon as he passed me my phone back. Why I blocked him after our first date at Applebee's. Going out on a first date can be a nerve-wracking experience filled with hopes and expectations. In this case, things took a humorous turn when I found myself blocking him right after he handed me my phone back. Why, you ask? Well, it all started when I decided to let him choose the location to avoid coming off as too bougie. I wanted to appear casual and relatable, so I thought letting him pick the place for our date would show that I was easygoing. Imagine my surprise when he chose Applebee's. The choice was unexpected and honestly a bit amusing. I can't help but chuckle at the thought, while there's nothing inherently wrong with Applebee's, it wasn't what I envisioned for a romantic first date. As the date unfolded, I could feel that it just wasn't the right vibe for me. In the end, after a few laughs and a somewhat awkward dinner, he returned my phone, and I made the impulsive decision to block him. It was a moment driven by a mix of humor and disbelief over how the evening went. Sometimes first dates can lead to unexpected outcomes, and this one was no exception. Do you have any funny or awkward first date stories? Share them below. Now, upon seeing this video, I thought about making a response to it, but I just let it fly. Then I started seeing a whole bunch of other people talking about it, and I looked at the video again to see why it was so important. As I'm recording this, it has 238.9 thousand likes, 15.3 thousand comments, and 3.1 million total views. However, I don't think she realized the type of backlash that she was going to get in the comments section. If you guys have made it this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to click that notification bell so you never miss when we upload a new video for you. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up. It's completely free and it goes a long way.
Also, don't forget to leave a comment because we like to hear from y'all. We want to know what y'all think. Is the video good? Does it suck? Did you learn something from it? Just say hello. Put a smiley face. I don't care. Just write something. Interact. Communicate. We like those things.
Now back to the video. Yeah, the comments were going in on her. Someone said, "You're dressed as the manager for an Applebee's." Somebody else commented and said, "Dressed for jury duty, but trying to eat at Nobu." Of course, Applebee's had to get in on this and they said, "Sounds like a man with taste." Somebody else commented and said, "This an interview?" Somebody else commented and said, "Dressed like a bank teller." Someone else said, "Mind you, you showed up in HR cosplay." Somebody else said, "The comments are not what she expected, but I'm glad she getting humbled." And they just go on and on and on. Too many people roasting her attire. Other people commenting on the fact that she didn't have to eat at Applebee's, but she decided to go anyway. Fast forward to the very next day or a couple days after her video really started taking off, she decided to come out with this follow-up.
Okay, so let's just get right into it. Let's get into it because y'all are going crazy on me. Story time. First off, I am 1 week, maybe brand new to TikTok, so I'm learning it. I made a video and I posted something about Applebee's, but the truth is I was not really on a date with anybody.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I just left a business meeting because I am an entrepreneur. So after I left the meeting, it was late. And me and my girl, we was like, let's just grab food. It was McDonald's or Applebee's was our option. So we went to Applebee's. So I'm learning content and how it works. And I'm like, oh, you just post something, you write something like a scenario, like a skit, right? Boy, was I wrong. So now I cannot make this up. To have almost 1 million views in like a day or two off of that. And then my niece is like, that was rage baiting. I didn't even know what that was.
Stop the cap.
So look, I'm sorry if I like hurt anybody's feelings about Applebee's if you love it so much, but I'm a little under the weather, so don't mind the sniffles and the missed nail appointment, but whatever. There is definitely some concerns in the comments. A lot of people in the comments are basically like really upset about my standard. Now, although it is not a real scenario because I wasn't really on a date, it's like outside of it not being real, if it actually was me in real life, I would not have went. I would have just said no. And listen, I've been going to Applebee's since I was 15 years old. I am not against Applebee's. I would never, just be like Applebee's is horrible. No, it's just the reality is I was 15, when you're in your 30s now, I'm 34. I'm not going to go to Applebee's for a first date. I would prefer to go to Starbucks, like meet me for coffee. And that's just my take on it. I feel like where the lines get blurred is when everybody's in the comments like, oh, you're going to be a cat lady or whatever. The outfit was funny. Like somebody said I was a flight attendant, the Applebee's manager. What's her name? Shout out to Natalie. Okay, girl, not too much. I seen that. And you know what? I didn't delete any comments. Like I didn't delete anybody's comments. I didn't delete anybody's messages. I just let everybody express themselves because first of all, not only am I new to TikTok, like I'm also like actually laughing because I'm like, nah, like this is crazy. Like everybody tore me up. But the truth is, from my perspective, it was an insider because I know I was never there. So I know how it looks. Like it would be mean to give a guy your phone, like, oh, record me. And I'm smiling. I stayed to dessert just for me to end up like posting him. Like, nah, that would have been crazy. I would never do that. But the fact that everybody got so upset, it does spark a bigger conversation. Like the preference, like, what is the standard for a first date for you? If your first date standard is like, you'll put a dress on, heels, makeup, and go out to Applebee's, that's totally fine. Maybe you didn't go to Applebee's from 15 years old with your friends every weekend and that wasn't a thing. I'm from New York. I don't know who's from New York in here, but in New York, it's 1 million restaurants. So for me, I would just feel like that's lack of effort. Like, come on, babe, let's go to the park and have a picnic. Like, I would prefer that. It's never about the money. So whoever in the comments, somebody said something about, he was vetting you or something, like, babe, you're barking up the wrong tree. You're vetting the wrong person. You should already have vetted the person prior to even asking them on a date. Like if you don't deem a person worthy enough to take them to a planned date, and notice I said planned date and not an expensive date. Some people in the comments, y'all be going crazy. Like the scenarios, somebody said, somebody was like, oh, you want a man to spend $5,000 or $300 or $500. I never said a number ever. This is all, I don't know what type of women you guys dated, but it seems like it's projection and trauma. And I did not mean to strike a chord. Honestly, it is what it is, but I'm like really like one of the most kindest people when it comes to my heart. Like I like have love for everybody. So I would never want somebody to feel bad. Like if they was trying to take me on a date, if all they could afford is Applebee's. At the end of the day, if I'm 18 years old, That's fine. I remember at 18, I went out with my ex. He took me to a steakhouse in Manhattan, and he was 20, and he worked at like a cable company. He didn't take me to Applebee's. Like, he took me to a steakhouse, and he saved up all his money, and, you know, we were together for 8 years. We were kids, but I'm just used to effort. Like, cause when I like somebody, I'm gonna give real effort. So for the ladies in the comments, like this, I pinned 1 out of 8,000 comments. He doesn't know you yet to spend a bunch of money on you. Eat your food and be happy. What? What do you mean a bunch of money? McDonald's and Applebee's are the same exact.
Yeah, no. See, okay, I get it. When it comes to preference, everybody has their own preference in regards to how they date, where they want to go on a date, where they want to be taken on a date, whatever the case may be. Everybody has their own preference, and I get that. However, here's where you got things messed up, miss. As a 34-year-old woman, you spoke on how you did not know how content worked, and you were just trying to figure out how content worked, and that's exactly why you posted this scenario, and you typed up the caption that you took the time to type up, and you made sure that you uploaded it and put the words on the screen, plain as day, of how you were taken to Applebee's on a first date. You knew exactly what you were doing. You knew exactly how content worked enough to get people to click on that video 3.1 million times and go hard on you in the comment section. You knew what you were doing. So don't talk about how you did not mean to play on anybody's emotions or how you did not mean to diss Applebee's for the people who out there and they love Applebee's or whatever. Like, you knew exactly what you were doing. You did it. You went viral. And here we are talking about it today. Why? Because you understand content and you know how it works. Clearly. But anyway, let's get to the people's responses.
You posted it. The video went viral. The comment section did not go the way you thought it would, so now you want to backtrack. Y'all could pause to read. After she posted that and got ate up in the comment section, she decided to post this.
First off, I am 1 week, maybe brand new to TikTok, so I'm learning it. I made a video and I posted something about Applebee's, but the truth is, I was not really on a date with anybody.
The only reason she posted that second video is because the comment section didn't go how she wanted it to. If people were in the comment section agreeing with her, she would have doubled down on the lie. She would have continued to be upset over a fake scenario just to try to get more views. You wanted to jump on the bandwagon so bad of hating men just so you can go viral. It's a good thing it didn't work out for you. Somebody in the comment section said she has the nerve to be upset about Applebee's when she's dressed like she's going on a job interview.
Y'all see the video of old girl dogging her date for taking her to Applebee's on their first date. And then because the comments were dragging her to absolute hell, she came out with another video saying how she lied. She wasn't even on a motherfucking date with a man for real. And the reason why everybody was dragging her hell is because she was like, I let him pick the first place because I'm bougie, but didn't say shit about it being Applebee's. And for me, it's so odd what y'all will do for likes and views. Y'all will be labeled a liar for some likes and for some fucking views. And for me, it's just like, Applebee's ain't that damn bad, especially for a first fucking date. Now, I understand why a lot of y'all would pick Chili's over Applebee's because a lot of y'all, don't like Applebee's food. Think it's but. Personally, I with Applebee's because we don't have a Chili's where I live. But I'm just confused on why y'all expect so much on a first date from a man that barely knows you, and I'm assuming you barely know him. And it is never that hard to communicate with whoever you're going on a date with to let them know a little bit of your expectations, but y'all don't do that. Y'all would rather go to a shitty date so you can record it and tell TikTok about it. And I understand that she lied for the likes and the views, but there's other hoes that get up on this app and have the same type of idea in their head, be making the same style video, who be thinking that because a nigga be taking them to Applebee's for the first day, that nigga ain't got no money, that nigga ain't bougie, this nigga ain't this, that, everything, sir. If you ain't fucking with me at Applebee's, bitch, I'm not fucking with you at a 5-star restaurant, point period blank. Cause what if I lose all my money today? We're eating McDonald's, maybe. And I'm so sorry, but that's the reason why a lot of you women are fucking single. I just love whoever be running Applebee's motherfucking TikTok account because it was quick as to respond. And she was quick as hell to not stand 10 toes on she said, talking about, well, the dessert was 10 out of 10.
So yeah, I think that she knew what she was doing. She picked the right content to upload because she knew that she was going to get reactions. She knew that she was going to get views. She knew that she was going to get a whole bunch of comments and just interaction on her post regardless. And the last thing that I will say is I'm not going to say it at all. I'm actually going to have somebody else say it. And she recorded this video years ago when the whole Cheesecake Factory thing went viral, but it still stands true to this day.
Stop making skits. We done had enough. Let 2023 be y'all last year with these stereotypical skits that y'all keep making that don't do anything productive. They don't start any productive conversations. All they do is start a bunch of drama and fake gender wars between black women and black men. All it does is perpetuate stereotypes that's already going on online. All it does is give ammunition to whichever set of incels are trying to prove a point, whether or not it's the incels or the femcels. All you doing is giving them ammunition to use when they trying to prove a point about why the opposite is so horrible. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. So anytime the male incels got a problem with women, they gonna find one of these videos and these skits to be like, look, see, I told you, this is how black women is. And the same thing with black women. These femcels, they'll find one of these skits that make black men look bad. I told you all black men is like this. I told you that's why I'm divest. Nobody cares, right? Keep it to yourself.
And there you have it, folks. That is all that I have to say for this entire video. So thank each and every single one of you guys for tapping in and watching. We greatly appreciate you. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't done so already. Click that notification bell so you never miss when we upload a new video. Leave a thumbs up as well. It's completely free and it helps the channel out tremendously. And last but not least, let's talk about this in the comment section down below. Make sure you leave your comments because we need to discuss this. I have nothing else to say. All right. Thank you once again. And you know I can't leave without saying where you are today is a residual outcome of the thoughts you had in the past. Till next time. Peace.